Act 2, Scene 1. Julius Caesar. What, Lucius? Oh, I cannot buy the progress of the stars. Give guys how near today. Lucius, I say, I would it were my fault to sleep so soundly. When, Lucius? When? Awake, I say. What, Lucius? Called you, my lord. Get me a taper in my studies, Lucius. When it is lighted, come and call me here. I will, my lord. It must be by his death, and for my part. I know no personal cause to spurn at him, but for the general he would be crowned. How that might change his nature, there's the question. It is the bright day that brings forth the adder, and that craves wary walking. Crown him, that, and then I grant we put a sting in him, that, that his will he may do danger with. The abuse of greatness is, when it disjoins remorse from power, and to speak truth of Caesar, I have not known when his affection swayed more than his reason, but 'tis a common proof that lowliness is young ambition's ladder, whereto the climber upward turns his face. But when he once attains the upmost round, he then unto the ladder turns his back, looks looks in the clouds, scorning the base degrees by which he did ascend. So Caesar may, then, lest lest he may prevent. And since the quarrel will bear no color for the thing he is, fashion is thus, that what he is augmented would run to these and these extremities, and therefore think him as a serpent's egg, which hatched would as kind grow mischievous, and kill him in the shell. The tape, the taper beneath in your closet, sir. Searching the window for a flint, I found this paper thus sealed up, and I'm sure it did not lie there when I went to the bed. When I went to the bed. Get get you to bed again. It is not day. It's not tomorrow, boy. The Ides of March. The Ides of March? I know not. I know not, sir. Sir, look in the calendar, and bring me word. Right. I I will, sir. The exhaustion, the exhalations whizzing in the air gives so much light that I may read by them. Brutus, thou slepst, awake and see thyself. So, shall Rome, etc., speak, strike, redress? Brutus, thou sleepst awake. Such instigation have been often dropped, where I have took them up. Shall Rome, etc., thus must I piece it out. Shall Rome stand under one man awe? What Rome? My ancestors did from the streets of Rome. The Tarquin drives when he was called a king. Speak, strike, redress. Am I entreated to speak and strike? O Rome, I make thee promise. If the redress will follow, thou receivest thy full petition at the hand of Brutus. Sir, March is wasted 15 days. 'Tis good. Go to the gate. Somebody knocks. Since Cassius first did what me against Caesar, I have not slept between the acting of dreadful thing and the first motion. All the interim is like a phantasma, or a hideous dream. The genius and the mortal instruments are then in council, and the state of man, like the little kingdom, suffers then the nature of an insurrection. Sir, 'tis your brother Cassius at the door, who thus desires to see you. Is he alone? No, sir, there are no more with him. Do you know them? No, no, sir. Their hats are plucked about their ears, and have their face buried in their cloaks, that by no means I may discover them by any mark of favor. Let them enter. They are the faction, O conspiracy, shamest thou to show thy dangerous brow by night, when evils are most free? Oh, then by day, where wilt thou find a cavern dark enough to mask thy monstrous visage? Seek none, conspiracy, hide it with a smile and affability, for if thou pass thy native semblance on, not Erebus itself self were dim enough to hide thee from prevention. I think we I think we are too bold upon your nest. Good morrow, Brutus. Do we trouble you? Do we trouble you? I have been up this hour, awake all night. Know I these men that come along with you? Yes, every man of them, and no man here but honors you, and every one doth wish you had but an opinion of yourself, whichever noble man bears of you. This is Trebonius. This is Trebonius. He is well. He is welcome hither. This Decius Brutus. He is welcome too. This is Casca. This is Cinna, and this is Metellus Cimber. They're all welcome. What watchful cares do interpose themselves betwixt your eyes at night? Shall I entreat a word? Here, here lies, here lies the, here lies, here lies the east. Does not the day break here? Here. Now, now, I, I hear you. I hear a pardon, sir. It doth. No, no, yon grey line. I that fret the cloud. Are messengers of day. Nay, you shall, you shall, you shall you shall confess that you are both deceived here as I point my sword the sun ariseth, which is great, way great, growing on the south, outweighing the useful season of war of the year. Here, some 2 months hence, up higher toward the north, he first presents his fire, and the high east stands as the capital directly here. Directly. Give me your hands all over, one by one, and let us swear our resolution. No, not an oath, if not the face of men, the sufferance of our souls, the time's abuse. If these be motives weak, break the of betimes, break of betimes, and every man hence to the idle bed. So let high-sighted tyranny rage on, till each man drop by lottery. But if these, as I am sure they do, bear fire enough to kindle cowards and to steal with valor the melting spirits of women, then, countrymen, what need we any spur but our own cause to prick us to redress? What other bond than secret Romans that have spoke the word and will not palter? And what other oath than honesty to honesty engage that this shall be our we will fall for it? Swear priests and cowards and men and Cotellius, old feeble carrions and such suffering souls that welcome wrongs unto bad cause, to swear such creatures as men down, but do not stain the even virtue of our enterprise, nor unsuppressive metal of our spirit, to think that or our cause or our performance did need an oath, when every drop of blood that every Roman bears, and nobly bears, is guilty of every bastardly, if he does break the smallest particle of any promise and hath passed from him, him, him. But what of Cicero? Shall we sound him? I think he will stand very strong with us. Let us not, let us not leave him out. No, no, by no means, by no means. Oh, oh, let us have him, for his silver hair will purchase us a good opinion, and by man's voice to command our deeds, it it shall, said his judgment, rolled our hands, our youth and wildness shall not wit appear, but all be buried by his gravity. Oh name, oh name him not, let us not break with him, for he will never forget anything. Let other men begin. Then leave him out. Indeed, he is not fit. Shall, shall no man, shall no man be tortured by, but only Caesar? Caesar? Decius, well urged. I think it is not meet Mark Antony, so well beloved of Caesar, should outlive Caesar. We shall find him, a shrewd contriver, and you know his name. If he improved them, may we stretch so far as to annoy all, which to prevent let Antony and Caesar fall begin, and together. Then our course will seem too bloody. Caius Cassius, to cut the head off, and then hack the limbs, like wrath in the death and envy afterwards. For Antony is but a limb of Caesar. Let be sacrificers but butchers Caius. We all stand up against the spirit of Caesar, and in the spirit of man there is no blood. Oh, that we then could come by Caesar's spirits, and not dissemble Caesar, but alas, Caesar must bleed for it, and gentle friends, let's kill him boldly, but not fully. Let's carve him as a dish fit for the gods, not hew him as a carcass fit for the hounds, and let our hearts, as subtle masters do, stir up their servants to an act of rage, and after seen to chide them, this shall make our purpose necessary and not envious, which so appearing to the common eye we shall be called perjurers, not murderers. And for Antony, think not of him, for he do not do more than Caesar's arm when Caesar's head is off. Yet, yet I fear him, for in the engrafted love he bears to Caesar. Alas, good, alas, good. Do not think of him. If he loves Caesar, all that he can do is to himself take thought and die for Caesar. And then were too much he should. for he is given to sports, to wildness, and much company. There, there is no fear in him. Let, let him not die, for he will live and laugh at the hereafter. Peace, peace. Count the clock. The clock has striken 3. 'Tis, 'tis time to part. It is doubtful yet, whether Caesar will come forth today or no, for he is superstitious grown of late, quite from the main opinion he held once of fantasy, of dreams and ceremonies. In me, in me these apparent prodigies and unaccustomed terror, if these night and the persuasion of his augurs may hold him from the capital today. Never fear that. Never fear that. Be so resolved. I can oversaw him, for he loves to hear that unicorns may be betrayed with trees, and bears with glasses, elephants with holes, and lions with toils, and men with flatterers. But when I tell him he hates flatterers, he says he does. Being then most flattered, let me work. I can I can give his humor the true bent, and I will bring him to the capital. Nay, nay, we will all of us be there to fetch him by the 8th hour. Is that the uttermost? Be be the uttermost, and flail not them. Kai, yes, Caius, Caius, Legoras, thus bears Caesar heart, who rated him for speaking well of Pompey. I wonder none of you have thought of him. Now good, now good, Metellus, go go play on, go play by him. Go along with him. He loves me well, and I have given him reasons. Send him hither, and I'll fashion him. The the morning comes upon us. We'll leave you, Brutus. And friends, disperse yourselves, but all remember what you have said. Show yourself true Romans. Good, 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 good. Look, good. Look fresh and merrily. Let not our looks put on our purpose, but bear it as our Roman actors do, with uttered spirits and formal constancy. So good morrow to you every one. Boy, boy, Lucius, fast asleep. It does not matter. Enjoy the honey heavy dew of slumber. Thou hast not figure nor not no fantasies, which busy care draws in the brains of men. Therefore thou sleepst so sound.
Brutus, my lord,
Portia, what mean you? Wherefore rise you now? It, it is not for your health thus commit your weak condition to raw cold morning.
not, nor your, nor yours, nor for yours neither. You have urgently, Brutus, stole from my bed, and yesternight at supper you suddenly arose and walked about, musing and sighing, with your arms across. When I asked you what the matter was, you start upon me with ungentleness looks. I urge further, and then you scratch your head and too impatiently step on your foot. Yet I insisted, yet you answer not, but with an angry wafture of your hand, you gave sign for me, gave me a sign to leave you. So I did, fearing to strike that impatience which seemed too much enkindled, and withal hoping it was but an effect of humour, which sometimes has his hour when every man it will not let you eat, nor talk, nor sleep, and could it work so much upon your shape, as it hath much prevailed on your condition, I should know you, Brutus. Dear my lord, make me acquainted with your cause of grief.
I'm not well. I'm not well in health, and that is all.
Brutus is wise, and were he not in health, he would embrace the means to come by.
Why so do I? Why so do I? Good Portia, go to bed.
Is Brutus sick? Is it physical? To walk unbraced and sucked up the humours of that morning? What is Brutus sick, and will steal out of his wholesome bed, to dare a vile contagion on night, and tempt the roomy of unpurged air to add unto the sickness? No, my Brutus, you have some sick offence within your mind, which, by the right virtue of my place, I ought to know of, and upon my knees I charm you, my Etty, condemned beauty, by all your vows of love, and thy great vow which did incorporate the make us one, that un that you unfold yourself and your health. Why you are heavy, and what meant tonight had resort to you, for he have been some 6 or 7. Who did you hide your face, even from darkness?
Kneel, kneel not, gentle Portia.
I should not indeed. If you were, gentle Brutus, within the bond of marriage, tell me, Brutus, is it accepted I should know no secret, not know your secrets, that appertain to you? Am I yourself, but as it were, in sort of limitation, to keep with your meals, comfort your bed, and talk to your sometimes dwell I but in the suburbs of your good pleasure? If it were no more, Portia is Brutus' harlot, not his wife.
You are my true and honorable life, as dear to me as are the ruddy drops that visit my sad heart.
If this were true, then should I know this secret, and grant I am a woman, but withal a woman that Lord Brutus took to wife. I grant I am a woman, but withal a woman well reputed. Cato's daughter, think I am no stronger than my sex, being so fathered and so husband. Tell me your counsels. I will not disclose them. I have made strong proof of my constancy, giving myself a voluntary wound here in the thigh. Can I bear that with patience, and nah, and my husband's secrets?
Oh, ye gods, ren- render me worthy of this noble wife. Hark, hark, one nark. Portia, go in a while, and by thy bosom shall partake the secrets of my heart. All my engagements will I will construe of to thee. All the all the charactery of my sad brows. Leave me in haste. Lucius, who's that knock? Here here is a sick man that would speak with you. Caius Ligarius, that Metellus spoke of. Boy, stand aside. Caius Ligarius. How? For, for self good morrow, from a feeble tongue. Oh, what time have you chose out? Brave, brave Caius, to wear a kerchief. Would you were not sick? I am, I am not sick. If Virtus have in my hand any exploit worthy the name of honor, such an exploit have I in hand. Legarius, had you a healthful ear to hear of it? By all gods that Romans bow before, I here discarded sickneck. Soul of Rome, brave son, derived from honorable lions, thou like an exorcist hast conjured up my mortified spirit. Now bid me run, and I will strive with the things impossible, yet get the better of them. What to do? A piece of work that will make sick men whole, but are not some whole, that we must make sick. Then we must also. What is my Caius? I shall unfold to thee, as as we are going, to whom it must be done, done, must be done, must be done. Son, son on your foot, son on your foot, and with a heart of hard news furred, I follow you. To do I know not what, but it's sufficient that Brutus leads me on. Follow me then,